I think she's pretty. I don't know. Let's see if she's like ready, because that's usually when
We did give her about 15 minutes of a good walk, but no big play.
Okay, that's good. Oh, yeah, so she got some wiggles out.
She got some wiggles out, but she shouldn't be too tired for you.
Good job. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, so I'm bringing the clicker back out because it's all about that, like focusing on the body movement and not having to. The other thing too is I get really, really excited when they do it right, and then it's just like verbal diarrhea.
If the wrong cues are going, I gotcha.
Because I'm just so happy that they've done it, and
I think I tackled her with joy when she did her first shake. I was like, you got it!
Right, and then you're like, that's not what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Hey, did you find that one on the ground? Oh my goodness. I also brought some cheese too, because I'm like, do you like cheese? I feel like you like cheese. Good job. You like that? This one's a little bit less aggressive than the one I had before.
She loves pumpkin too. If you want her to have a use for the pumpkin, we give it to her when her tummy hurts.
Oh goodness, that would be good.
And she really digs pumpkin.
Okay, that's interesting.
It was the only thing she ate when she wasn't feeling well. We give her a little pumpkin, and she was like, "I like that."
I like these squeezy tubes.
That's clever.
So I put the pumpkin in. It's like, oh, that's so good. You like that? Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. It's probably a lot better than. I always feel bad, but cheese does work for most dogs.
I know, but it can be a little,
It can make their tummies upset. Okay, so
where would you like me to go? Do you want me to?
You're fine where you are. We're just gonna build up her being kind of like interest in the book. So I'm like, can we start where we were before? She's like, I don't really understand what you're doing, my dear. I was like, so she did a little bit of a move there. She's like, what do I have to do? And I'm just trying to catch any sort of, again, interest in the, and I'm luring too, so I'm showing her where the treat is. She's like, this is hard. This is super hard.
Well, the patience is involved in this. I appreciate
it. So actually, I think I'm going to switch it up again. See if it's like, is it the food? You want that? Here, I'll give you that one. Birdie. I should have rewarded her. Good job. So any kind of type, good job. Any sort of movement with her feet, I'm like, give her a treat. Good job. She put her foot on there. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. Yeah,
there we go.
Good job. So she put her foot on there, and I clicked, but I was slow with my rewards, and that's why I like the clicker, because it's like I can still tell her she did the right thing, even though I'm fumbling with. Fumbling with the treats. It's totally my fault. I'm going to toss her off just so she gets a chance to go back to it again.
Yep.
Okay. There we go. We're getting it a little bit faster. I'm going to toss her off again. Now once I think she's got that, I go to the book and I get the click and I get the cheese. Good job. She's starting to get a little bit more of the idea of what we're doing. Right? Showing her what it is, because I'm trying to get, the other foot there. Oh, it's almost close. It's nearly there. Oh, it's just hanging out in the midair.
Oh, Birdie, you're hilarious.
Oh my goodness. So that could just be my fault. I'm not really giving her much space. Oh, good job. Not giving her much space on that book. So I might toss her off just to help her with her foot positioning. And then bring her back in. She's like, if I do this weird thing with the book, the lady gives me treats. Good job. And it's just, we got 2 feet there, and that's where we want to start. So that's like the beginning of that. Let's see how far we can get her. Good job. Oh, you're so clever. And I'm going to pause. She did the right thing. Now I'm just working on her head and her eyes. So she's looking up at me. She's got 2 paws on the book. I like this. So I'm like, good job. This is where we want you. super hard, and I'm gonna try and turn her. I'm looking at her back end. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now she, oh my goodness, here, have this cookie because I know there's a dog over there. And it gives me a chance to talk. So she had her 2 feet on the book. She was looking up at me. What I want to do is get her back end to rotate around the book.
Wow.
So I'm watching her any little shift of her 2 back feet. So once I know her front feet are staying on the book, I'm just going to turn her nose to the side, and that tends to make the back end.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like, because she's kind of turning to watch. So let's try that again. She's up on the book again. If she stays there.
I feel I'm like a proud parent right now.
Yeah,
And like
she's
I feel
so
so
smart.
dumb. I'm like, girl, she's the smartest.
She's so smart. And I want to prevent her from sitting, so I'm going to be like, I'm just going to let her follow that treat ever so slowly. As long as her front feet stay on the book. Oh, I'm losing her a little bit. Let's bring her back. Okay, we're back to beginning again.
Wow. I really am impressed how quickly I mean,
It takes a, and if you click at the wrong time, it's not the end of the world, right? She nearly got it there, and I saw her sit there, so I'm like, I think we're gonna get a little.
so how does it work?
frustrated.
You're saying when their head moves, the way their bodies are built, it will counter reaction?
I feel like she just does it because it's like a natural movement. Good job. Because she kind of wants to. Yeah, there was like a little bit of
Yeah,
a
I
back
saw
foot
that.
pop. Oh, and I want to keep her on the book. So I'm like, good job. We're back to square one. And this is just shaping. We're just.
Yeah, I get it.
And a little bit alluring. Like, I'm trying to capture the moments that she's doing really good at where I want her to be. And she's standing on the book, so I'm like, good job. I'm going to reinforce a couple of those because those are really good.
And confidently, too. She seems like she understands exactly what you want from her at this moment.
Right. And she's like, okay, there's something about my feet being on this book that makes her happy. So let me keep my feet on the book. And the other way you could do it, too, is if you're struggling with the back feet, and it's just harder if you're stood up because you're kind of like going to get on this side. If you're stood up, it means you can't watch her feet so much. So I'm going to get her back where she was in the book. Good job. And then what I want to do is I want to have her, let me see.
You're establishing a position like where you would be?
Yeah. Let me see. So, okay. So if I keep this here and I pull her this way and turn her. Yeah. Kind of. She stepped off there, but that's why it's a little bit harder. So I'm using my body as a way to kind of get her to turn her butt.
You're trying to guide it or encourage it a little, gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm like, some people will back up like this.
Oh, wow.
Some people will kind of, it's not like you're pushing them, you're just using your body as a way of like, I'm going to look around your left leg and suddenly my back end is going to turn too. And that's what we're watching for. We just want to build up to that point. And you'll see from like the video like how she does it so that you get it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's so frustrating. You'll see how the lady does it. It's called Pico Cup, so she just breaks it down into different tricks that you can teach her. She's at the point where she knows she's got to keep 2 feet on there. So I'm like, from now on, I'm like, you know you've got to.
You don't get anything until you get to, gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've adjusted my criteria a little bit. I get eye contact.
I do like that she's not moving when she looks around, knowing that she will continue to get rewards if she stays there.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's pretty cool.
So then the other part of this would be maybe before we start the turning, I want her to find the spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of walk over here. If she follows me, she gets nothing over here. We're just taking a break. And then if I come back and I'm near this book, let's see what she does. What do you think? Do you need some help? Good job.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
let's take a break.
That was so
So we're going to
cool.
wander. might come back, and if she wants a treat, she knows that when we come back over to this book thing, she steps up on it. And I'm, you know, she's having a little sniff. It's like her giving herself a brain break. So I'm like, if I tried to pull her back and tried to fight with her for her focus, it's just gonna be, I'm like setting her up for failure. I'm not saying anything. I just want to see what she does. Good job. She's figuring it out.
That's fine. Oh,
Because I love working without having to cue verbally all the time.
okay.
Like I love when things are
Yeah, it's
automatic.
It's connecting. Yeah.
And if you just give it a couple of minutes, like a pause, they will, you can see them trying to work it out for themselves.
Bird. Birdie girl.
Like, bye. I did the things. Bye.
Bird.
Good job.